So I hope you guys have been enjoying my Girls in ICT Day series that I have been posting for the past 2 weeks. This is basically an event, international celebration of women who have pursued careers in IT, and it is a day also designated to help encourage young girls to pursue careers in IT and to take up STEM education. I had the opportunity to plan this year's event in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Telecoms and Broadcasting. So this mini-series is basically like what I was doing leading up to the day and even after the day. The career day at Wesley High School, I was in the first row. I pretty much I went there about a couple weeks before Girls in ICT Day, and the Tech Talk, the Excel Tech Talk was held the week after Girls in ICT Day. But it's still, kind of in celebration of Girls in ICT Day, so I kind of just created that mini-series to basically showcase the kind of work that I do. And following up on that little idea, I decided to do another series. I'm not sure how long it will be, but after the passage of Hurricane Maria in 2017, a lot of the rural areas have struggled with internet connectivity. Like the mobile data was pretty spotty, and broadband is just starting to roll out into those areas right now. This is July 2021. So it has been a pretty uncomfortable, I would think it has been pretty uncomfortable for the people in those rural areas trying to, especially during lockdown of 2020, you're expected to work from home and do online classes, but you have no broadband internet, and even with the mobile internet, the cost is very exorbitant, and it is just neither here nor there, and it has been somewhat chaotic. So even prior to the pandemic, back in 2019, the NTRC deployed a community Wi-Fi network in the village of Benz, which is to the northeast of the island. And while I wasn't really part of that project, as I was on maternity leave at the time. Benz has been enjoying basically free internet since 2019, where actually the idea is to assist in building these community Wi-Fi networks, but that in the long run the communities themselves would be able to generate some income or some funds basically with the network itself to be able to pay for the connectivity to be supplied to the network, to pay the internet provider. So that has been going. Benz has been enjoying this stuff since 2019, and as most people might be aware that this young, intelligent Kalinago girl made, she spoke about the lack of connectivity in those rural areas back during the pandemic in 2020, and it caused somewhat of a ruckus. So we were then approached by a member of the Kalinago Village Council, I think it is. I'm not sure. No, it cannot be a village. The Kalinago Council. A member of the Kalinago Council who has some background in network deployment and network management. He approached the NTRC for assistance in doing that same solution in the Kalinago territory. So we have been assisting them. We have, pretty much funded the equipment to build that network. And also in Pennville, we didn't build that network ourselves. The one in Penn was built by NTRC. The one in Pennville has been contracted to local service provider Epic Communications. So they are the ones who build the network, and they're the ones providing the connectivity to the network is being supplied by Digicel. And then we also have another community network that we are building. How do I say it? It's the Internet Society of Dominica. I saw Dominica's project. However, NTRC staff, they are also members of ISOC Dominica, and seeing that most of the other members have, work constraints, they can't just, leave to go to Granville whenever and build a network. We at NTRC are a little more flexible, so we are pretty much the ones building the network. And we are getting some assistance from some of the members in different areas, and that has been going pretty good. So in terms of community networks and connecting these unconnected people, I have decided to do this mini series called Connecting the Unconnected, and you can definitely look out for that. It should be interesting, and it's basically me taking you guys on a journey with me to the conceptualization. It's not so much conceptualization, but a little bit of conceptualization to implementation phase, and hopefully we can get this done by the end of the year. It has been a little difficult at times, seeing that we also have our own stuff that we do as NTRC, other projects that we are doing. But that's basically it. I just wanted to introduce this series to you guys and let you know what is in the pipeline. So look out for that, and in order to do so, you will need to be subscribed to my channel. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, because that is when you will be able to be notified when the video goes live, when I post it. Also be sure to share the video with your friends and family, because this isn't just me and my life. This is how some of the work that we are doing as the regulators. We are doing a little more than regulation, and also it impacts the the wider population of Dominica. So it's not really a self-absorbed kind of thing going on here. So be sure to support as best as you can, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.